Hello, I'm Ash of Amalgamash and AshQuest YouTube channels. You may also know me as a video game jam host over on itch.io. I have hosted many game jams, and I've had an interesting idea rattling around in my noggin for some time now. I wanted to run this idea of a social experiment by you because I'm going to need some lab rats. As before and always, what if participants could join a jam following the more or less 6 simple rules that I've pretty much always had for my jams, following the theme closely, adopting a challenge, and being wary of the listed limitations before submitting their project before the deadline, usually about a month from the announcement date. And what if these projects could be videotaped and put up on YouTube as they were being judged? What if at the end of the judgment period, the judge chose a winner for that round? Then a new jam would rise from the ashes of the old, something to take its place. The only submitters allowed would be those who entered their project in the first month's jam. This time, they wouldn't be submitting new projects. They would be submitting the same project, subject to the theme, challenge, and limitations of the new jam. Without eliminating anybody, this would go on for a series of months. And I've been thinking, what if we could get this to go on for about a year, taking your simple project ideas and evolving them into full-fledged games? This would be as much of an ambitious project for me as it might be for a lot of the participants, and I still have a few things to work out to get it fair and accurate, balanced. Developers wouldn't be able to develop too far ahead into the future because they wouldn't know what the next challenge would be or the next limitation. Therefore, they could accidentally develop something that would break their entire game once it was revealed as a limitation. What if participants could participate also in polls to drive the direction of the jam? And what if the jam allowed as many engines as possible, maybe with the exception of Unity, Unreal, and maybe just those two actually? What if the sometimes pretentious, sometimes pointless advice that I would give during the gameplay portion of the jam would be to steer those devs in a guided direction, preparing them for the next phase of the jam sequence? I hope you'll keep a close eye on this channel for such an announcement, which I hope will be very soon. But in the meantime, I'd like you to think of ways to break this formula and comment them down below. Give me a challenge of my own, a way to work out the bugs before such an announcement. Because once we start, we're not going to finish until the end of the year or until everybody's dropped out, which would still kind of declare a winner, the last person standing. What I think might be the world's first Year of Evolution jam is forthcoming. Prepare yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye for now.